Good afternoon and salam perpaduan. This is Updates at Noon. I'm Mohana Priya. Making the headlines today, no government interference in fight against corruption. Malaysia and South Korea discuss cooperation to strengthen relations. The government has never intervened in investigations related to the leadership of political parties and the previous government. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim emphasised that full permission has been given to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC, to act and investigate if they have evidence. The Premier also said he will not defend anyone from the cabinet of ministers who had conducted crimes or has been found to squander the country's finances. Authorities have also been called to be strict and unbiased to all parties, be it from the government or opposition, when conducting investigations. On that note, Datuk Seri Anwar said the unity government will not be tyrannical by using their power to pressure other parties without facts and evidence.
Saya bagi arahan yang jelas. Saya tidak mahu ada sikap menutup kes atau memilih dalam soal siasatan. Ya. Ya. Tetapi seperti mana kita lihat umpamanya, yang berlaku ialah beberapa langkah untuk terus menyiasat. Jadi terus ada tuduhan seolah-olah ini dendam. Kalau kita tidak buat apa-apa, dia kata ini bukan good governance. Mengapa mau menutup kes rasuah yang besar? Bila kita ambil tindakan, dia kata ini politik untuk menekan betul pihak.
The Prime Minister assured that the focus of the government will be on managing the economy of the country and building the trust of investors. The efforts will run parallel to ensuring a better budget for striving towards the welfare of the rakyat and bolstering the performance of the economy.
Setiap hari kerja, termasuk hari cuti itu, kita kumpulkan tenaga untuk memikirkan bagaimana belanjawan boleh terus dipacu, membantu memacu pertumbuhan ekonomi. Dan kita, alhamdulillah, dukungan pelabur, wakil pelabur besar dari China, dari Qatar semalam, dari Thailand, itu sudah datang dan masih ramai. Dan insya-Allah saya berkunjung ke Jakarta untuk bersama dengan Presiden Jokowi. Itu beberapa usaha positif dari rakan-rakan, termasuk pedagang dan usaha Indonesia untuk bersama. Dan saya nak mau tumpu hal ini. Sebab tu hal politik itu saya jarang singgung.
Datuk Seri Anwar is scheduled to visit Jakarta for an official visit in which he will discuss various bilateral issues with utmost importance to the country. The unity government will also continue with efforts to preserve and assist with the Bumiputra rights. Now, despite utilising a different approach compared to previous methods, the Prime Minister said it would still be a commitment for his administration.
Saya lebih merasakan perlu untuk pertahankan hak dan membela nasib Bumiputra yang miskin. Pendidikan mereka supaya lebih bermutu. Jangan sekolah rakyat miskin sama ada di kota atau di desa, sekolahnya paling daif. Tapi kita bicara berdegar-degar soal Bumiputra Nasib Melayu dalam kempen. Kemudian bila datang soal projek, untung daripada kontrak untuk tokoh-tokoh politik ini ratusan juta. Bumiputra RM200 pun tidak dapat.
The Prime Minister admitted that the government, along with all its leaders, have the responsibility to help the rakyat, regardless of race, who may still be left behind or in need of assistance. On another note, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar has assured the LGBT groups, lesbians, gays, bisexuals and transgenders, the concept of a secular state and communist ideology will never be recognised during the administration of the unity government. He said the matter was only raised by certain parties to spread lies. When asked about the lawsuits he filed against several individuals, Datuk Sri Anwar said it was because their accusations touched his authority as a leader.
Kadang orang politik ini, kedangkalan itu nyata. Umpamanya, kalau Anwar jadi Perdana Menteri, maka habis Islam dan sekular akan bertapak. LGBT disahkan, orang komunis bertapak. Ini igawan siang hari. Tentunya tidak berlaku. Dan insya-Allah di bawah kuasa pentadbiran saya, perkara ini tidak mungkin berlaku.
Now, the top diplomats of Malaysia and South Korea said they will work together to strengthen the close relations between the two countries. The Foreign Ministry informed that its Minister, Datuk Sri Dr. Zamri Abdul Kadir, and his South Korean counterpart, Park Jin, had expressed their commitment on the matter during a phone conversation yesterday. According to a tweet on the official Wisma Putra Twitter, both sides had exchanged views on the Malaysia-South Korea bilateral relations and discussed various regional and international issues with mutual interest. South Korean news agency Yonhap reported South Korea's foreign ministry as saying that the consultation also included strengthening ties in areas of defense industry and infrastructure. The agency said in the phone call, South Korean Foreign Minister Park Jin lauded the two countries' past cooperation in various areas since establishing diplomatic ties in 1960. Park also explained South Korea's recently announced Indo-Pacific strategy and the country's vision to strengthen ties with the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. The two sides shared the view that North Korea's ballistic missile launches needed to be dealt with using the international community's unified and resolute response. A specific guideline must be implemented to resolve all details after Putrajaya announced Sabah and Sarawak will be able to manage infrastructural projects under the cost of 50 million ringgit in their states without referring to the federal government. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Fadillah Yusof informed that the Finance Ministry will issue an implementation guideline by forming a tender committee. The guideline will explain individuals who will chair the tender committee and sign contracts with the Works Department of Sarawak. Datuk Sri Fadillah explained that this is a detailed department which must be worked on and leans more towards administrative aspects. With the provision of a clearer guideline, the process and procedures are necessary to ensure smooth administration and allow for an overall integrity of the system to be upheld. The projects within the range of cost, including schools, clinics, fire stations and other rural projects, can be implemented by the Sarawak State Public Works Department. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, announced the appointment of Datuk Muhammad Azmi Mohamed Zain as interim chairman, effective 5th January. According to a statement by MCMC, Datuk Muhammad Azmi took over the leadership from Tan Sri Muhammad Salim Fatih Din, who held the position since 10th June last year and had resigned on 20th December. Datuk Muhammad Azmi is an administrative and diplomatic officer who has extensive experience in the public sector for 26 years in various ministries and government departments. He is currently the Director General of the Department of Director General of Federal Lands and Mines, Ministry of Natural Resources, Environment and Climate Change. MCMC expressed confidence that Datuk Muhammad Azmi's extensive experience in public service will help MCMC's efforts to boost the development of the telecommunications and multimedia sector. MCMC also expressed appreciation to Tan Sri Muhammad Salim for his contributions and service throughout his tenure, as well as for ensuring the industry remained relevant and competitive. The Badminton Association of Malaysia, BAM, received a major boost after signing a 2-year sponsorship deal with financial services conglomerate Affin Group. The agreement will see Affin supporting a wide range of BAM initiatives in enhancing the preparation of the national players for various badminton tournaments as well as overall development programs. BAM President Tan Sri Muhammad Norza Zakaria said support from corporate companies such as Affin is crucial for the sport's continued growth, development programs and youth competitions.
Untuk kita menghadapi tahun 2023 dan seterusnya Olimpik pada tahun 2024, we have revisited that discussion. Dan sebab itu kita nak melahirkan rasa perhargaan kita kerana Affin Bank telah bersetuju untuk menjadi bank rasmi ataupun penaja bank rasmi kepada BAM.
The agreement also includes becoming a joint title sponsor of the Junior Development Program known as the Affin 100 Plus Junior Elite Tour that is expected to be held around the country, including in Johor, Kedah, Kelantan, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, Perak, Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya. Local football fans who are unable to secure tickets to watch the Harimau Malaya squad take on Thailand in the first leg semi-finals of the 2022 ASEAN Football Federation AFF Cup at National Stadium in Bukit Jalil tonight can watch the action on 14 big screens throughout the country. The locations include Merdeka Square in Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya Corporation and the Paroi Youth and Sports Complex in Negeri Sembilan. Youth and Sports Minister Hannah Yeoh said her ministry, together with the National Unity Ministry, are taking efforts to ensure Malaysians can enjoy the match. All 59,000 tickets for tonight's game were sold out online in less than 24 hours. Malaysia advanced to the semi-finals as Group B runners-up with 9 points after downing Singapore 4-1 on Tuesday, behind first-placed Vietnam. After the first semi-final leg in Bukit Jalil, the Harimau Malaya squad will leave for Thailand for the second leg at Thammasat Stadium on 10th January. If they can overcome the 6-time AFF Cup champions, the Harimau Malaya squad will meet the winner of the other two semi-finalists, Vietnam and Indonesia, in the final on 13th and 16th January.
AFF Mitsubishi Electric 2022. Amukan Harimau Malaya terus menggegar gawang dengan aksi sengit yang menggerunkan. Sabtu, 7 Januari, saksikan perlawanan separuh akhir 1 Malaysia bertemu Thailand 8.45 malam di TV2 dan saluran sukan RTM. Saksikan juga secara pensterima langsung di RTM Klik.
Kecemasan, boleh saya bantu?
Hello, there's been a motorcycle accident here. Maybe an elephant ran it over.
Sir, there is fire accident at the address number 5 Jalan Timbikan Shah Alam.
PGO from FRT Shah Alam, there was no fire accident here. Over.
MERS 999. Use it wisely.
And with that, we end today's updates at noon. In our top story today, no government interference in fight against corruption. Tune in to News at 10, coming up at 10 p.m. on my Freeview's saluran Berita RTM channel 123. Now we leave you with a clip of towering ice sculptures and fireworks feature at Harbin Ice Festival in China. Thank you for watching. I'm Mona Priya. Have a great day.